kuwaonya viongozi na watu wa Israeli ikiwa ni Juni tarehe 4 mwaka 2024.
Israel Chai, Shalom Haverim, Shalom to the people of this nation, the nation of Israel. The reason I come to you, the Israeli public, is because Hashem has spoken with me about a bigger war that is coming to Israel as we speak now. Hashem has spoken with me about the need for this country to prepare for a bigger war that is coming to Israel from Iran. That's why I've come to Israel myself, to be able to announce to this country, to the leaders and to the public, that you need to prepare. You don't need to be surprised again, because I've seen that bigger war. I've seen the 2 missiles that will be fired, and that's why Hashem has sent me to you to announce to the Israeli public, to the leadership and to the common people, that there is a bigger war coming to Israel, and Hashem does not want the people of Israel to be surprised the way they were surprised by the war in Gaza. I am the one that prophesied the war that came to Gaza, the Gaza war you see going on now, way back on July 26th, the year 2020, in a global broadcast, television broadcast. And that war, I went out to ambassadors of Israel abroad to tell them, to tell the leadership of Israel to prepare the nation for war. But because that instruction was not obeyed, look at how that war surprised Israel and has devastated Israel. But this time around, Hashem has spoken with me again about a bigger war now, bigger than the Gaza war, that is coming to this nation. And Hashem says that this nation now needs to prepare for war, and that you need to prepare the bunkers, prepare with foods and medications, ventilation systems, with biological filters and chemical filters, interceptors of missiles, anti-aircraft missiles also, because this is going to be a much bigger war, and you need to do national drills that the nation may not be surprised again when this bigger war breaks out. The Lord spoke with me July 26th, the year 2020. July 26th, the year 2020, a few years before it happened. It's all over the web, it's all over the tube. It's something we posted on YouTube. You hear me talking about the October 7th attack coming to Israel, 2020. I'm already giving the details. I say a lot of missiles will attack Israel, and they will try to destroy Israel. This whole thing would have been avoidable and avoided. And I want to say the following. Unfortunately, I have seen another war coming to Israel. There are missiles involved. I don't want to give the details here because I've shared. These are operational matters. There are 2 missiles involved. As you know, the Lord speaks with me about everything that happens. There is a more serious war coming to Israel. That's why I have come here. I do not want this nation to be surprised again. There is war coming. Tell Bibi to prepare the country for war. These events are going to take place. Thank you so much for coming.
Juni tarehe 5 mwaka 2024.
I'm announcing the 4 corners of the earth. I'm announcing to the 4 ends of the earth. I am now announcing a bigger war coming to this land. Jerusalem, there is a bigger war coming. A bigger war is coming to this land. And it shall be known that the mouth of the Lord has spoken.
Manabii wa Bwana walienda moja kwa moja katika mlima kule Yerusalemu. Mara tena wakatoa unabii wa hiyo vita ya kati ya Israeli na Iran, mwaka mmoja kabla ya utimilifu wake, katika mlima wa Skopolis kule Israeli. katika bunge kuu la Israeli. Hiyo bado ikiwa ni Juni tarehe 3 mwaka 2024. Na wakakutana tena na viongozi wa Israeli wakiwapa unabii kutokana na hiyo vita ya Israeli na Iran. Katika bunge la Israeli na kuwaonya viongozi ya kwamba wajiandae kwa ajili ya vita vikali ambavyo vinakuja kati ya Israeli na Iran. Ilipofika wa utimilifu wake, wakati hiyo vita ilikaribia, hiki ndicho Bwana alichokinena Aprili tarehe 4 mwaka 2025.
Today is the 4th of April, the year 2025. The Lord Almighty 2 days ago, He spoke with me about this war, the Iran nuclear war that's about to take place. And I've seen the B-2 nuclear bombers of the USA, it will be at night. When they strike Iran, it will be at night. And when they come, they have such an air superiority, they are not detected, they are able to evade any kind of radar and aircraft detection system. And when they fire their missiles spread out from one portal, spread out like this, spread out from one portal. Their missiles spread out like this towards their targets, meaning these aircraft that the US will use in this operation, in this Iran nuclear war, these aircraft have the capacity to strike multiple targets at the same time, but it's radiating like one would have a sprinkler head or have some water spraying down like this, going down, and they are going, each of them is a series of missiles, and 2 of them are doing that. It looks like in the first hit, they will have the 2 nuclear bombers that will strike Iran. So the Iran nuclear war is about to take place. But the fire that emanates from the explosion of the nuclear facility at the foot of a mountain in the desert in Iran is historic. The biggest fire the earth has ever seen blows up, and it goes as far as almost heaven is, and goes all the way as far as east is and west is. And within the inside of that huge flame, that huge fire, there are small flames inside, small flames constituting that humongous explosion of fire that will take place in Iran. And that's when I understood this is a nuclear war. That is a nuclear explosion that happens in Iran. That war is now about to take place. And that war involves the missiles that have copper tail, copper. Their tail have fins that are standing. Their fins standing. Copper tail that go and strike a nuclear power station, nuclear facility at the foot of a mountain in a desert in Iran. And ever since then, I have identified that power station to be Natanz nuclear power station in Iran. But of course, in the manner that the Lord has shown me now, in these past 2 days, is that they are going to hit many other nuclear power stations in Iran. Because the B-2 bombers literally rained down missiles, repeated flow of missiles in different positions, different targets at the same time. It will be a shock and awe. This is going to be the biggest breakout of the greatest war on the earth. And this war will involve the US and Iran, but it will also involve Israel and Iran. So it's going to be unbelievable. What the world is going to see, they have not seen before.
Na ilipofika Juni 13 mwaka 2025, miezi mbili baadaye, ikawa ni habari za kipaumbele.
Israel has launched an unprecedented attack on Iran, targeting the country's nuclear sites and top military leaders, and the operation very much ongoing.
Kuhusiana na hizo vita kati ya Israeli na Iran. Na hiyo ni CNN pia ikiripoti kutokulingana kuna jinsi unabii ulivyosema.
This is Al Jazeera.
Pia Al Jazeera ikaripoti kuhusiana na hiyo vita.
Israeli airstrike happened. This is the moment. Just take a look, watch and listen. This is the moment that Israeli airstrikes hit.
Fox News tonight. This is a Fox News alert.
We begin this morning with a Fox News alert. Overnight, Israel launching sweeping strikes against Iran, targeting its nuclear facilities.
Na ikaripotiwa kote kote kama tu vile unabii ulisema, hiyo ikiwa ni BBC ikiripoti kama habari za kipaumbele.
Iran and Israel have been launching new strikes on each other.
I've seen the missiles coming to strike. Eu vi os mísseis a vir bombardear. The two missiles actually will come from the United States. E ali eu vi que os dois mísseis virão dos Estados Unidos. I've seen the B-2 nuclear bombers of the USA. It will be at night. When they strike Iran, it will be at night. And when they come, they have such an air superiority. They are not detected. They are able to evade any kind of radar and aircraft detection system.
Na ilipofika Juni 22 mwaka 2025, habari za kipaumbele ikaripoti kuwa Umarekani iligonga Iran, kama tu vile unabii ulisema kwamba Umarekani pia itahusika.
This is Al Jazeera.
Na ikaripotiwa kote kote katika vyombo vya habari. Hiyo ni Al Jazeera.
Strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. President Trump announced that a full payload of bombs was dropped on Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan.
The U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities, Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
Several B-2 stealth bombers flew over 13,000 kilometers from their base in Missouri in the United States, being refueled in the air before dropping the GBU-57, known as the Massive Ordnance Penetrator, or MOP, on targets in Iran. All but invisible to radar, the plane is designed to fly anywhere in the world, penetrate enemy airspace undetected, and drop its payload, all in a matter of hours.
American stealth bombers and submarines launched a massive coordinated attack targeting 3 key nuclear sites. In the stunning attacks, B-2 warplanes dropped bunker-buster bombs on a key nuclear site, Fordow. US submarines also fired missiles at other nuclear sites at Isfahan and Natanz.
Military officials say 6 B-2 warplanes dropped up to 12 bunker-buster bombs on the Fordow nuclear site deep underground. At the same time, US Navy submarines fired 30 Tomahawk land attack cruise missiles